Hey guys, how's it going? Dalton here from the Whole Productions, and we're back with another episode of Worst to First Be a GM with the Colorado Avalanche. Now, when we left off, we are 14-2-5, or 14-20-5. So since then, we've gone 24-30-8. So we're getting back in the mix. After early on in the season, it seemed like we had no chance of making it into the playoffs. But as it stands right now, we are in 13th place. Now, I know that sounds crazy and ridiculous, but we are 15 points out of a playoff spot with, I believe, whoops, wrong way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks left in the regular season, so we do still have that possibility of making it into the playoffs. I know it's somewhat of a stretch to say that we will make it into the playoffs, but you never know if we do turn things around, especially here at the trade deadline. If we make some big moves, you know, you guys were saying some things in the comment section last time. You know, I said that those youngsters were really too expensive, and one of you, Zabinajad, I believe it was, you said, well, what are you talking about? Hurdle and all those other youngsters, you know, 4 stars really aren't going to get that good. Maybe 80 or 82. And, you know, Kucherov or Gormley are going to get up to like an 87. Now, I understand completely where you're coming from. So maybe during this trade deadline, we'll take another look at those guys and see possibly if we can't give up one of those guys, you know, Hurdle or one of those 4-star guys for a 4.5, 5-star guy like one of those two, Kucherov or Gormley, or maybe someone else to possibly get even better youngsters. And another one of you who I can tell is a Leaf fan was saying we should trade away O'Reilly or Elliott and a few first-round draft picks for Phil Kessel or somebody like that. Actually, go to the comment right now. You said trade S. Elliott, O'Reilly, and 2 future first-round draft picks to Toronto for Phil Kessel and Morgan Riley. You need a first-line sniper, and Phil is your guy. Also, trade Hurdle and some second-round picks to Pittsburgh for James Neal. Your first 2 lines could be Landeskog, Duchesne, Kessel, and Neal, Granlund, and Downey. And I said I would definitely take a look at those trades at the deadline because that sounds like a pretty damn good first 2 lines, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go ahead, and we see that the Columbus Blue Jackets are last place in the whole league, so that's a team that we want to keep an eye out for, possibly for the first round draft pick, as well Phoenix. So Columbus and Phoenix. But we're going to go right into the trade deadline right now. Here we go. We'll just simulate up to the trade deadline. I'm going to try and move this series along a little bit faster because I feel like we're not moving very fast in the season, which I don't know if you guys enjoy that or not. But I like to keep things moving fast paced, try and get things done. So we're going to go ahead and get into this trade deadline right away. And we're going to go through the trade deadline this season. And depending on how the trade deadline goes, we might move along in the season as well. Possibly end the season this episode, or at least start the simulation to end the season. Alright, the trade deadline is almost upon us, and I would recommend you review our trade block. Oh my goodness, trade block preferences. I will continue. Thank you very much. Jonas Gustafsson. No, thank you. Alright, just the 2 of them. No. There we go. Alright, here we go. One more day. Here we go. Trade negotiations. See if we've got any trades coming in from any other team. I can't remember if we have 1 or 2 phones. I hope we have 2, maybe even 3, but I doubt it for some reason. Alright, come on NHL 13. You can do it. You can just pop up those phones anytime now. That would be great. There we go. Alright, proposed trade. We are going to go ahead and go to Toronto. We're going to go ahead and go with what Darnell Nurse has to say. We're going to take a look and see. Are they even willing? So they're not even willing to give it up. So at this point, it's looking a little slim, but we'll try what he has to say. So he's saying okay, so O'Reilly is what he's saying. He's saying S. Elliott. And he is also saying 2 future first-round draft picks. So what we're going to do is alright, so if we're doing this, we kind of want to give, I don't even know, man. Alright, we'll try this. We'll go down a little bit further, and we'll give up that one. Alright. Now, let's take a look at S. Elliott. This guy is, I believe, 22 years old, a 4-star defenseman, and 74 overall at this moment. So he's going to get better. Probably be an 82, possibly. O'Reilly, he is a pretty big cap hit at 4. He's at 4 stars, 22 years old, and is at an 82. So he'll probably get up to an 84 maybe. So he'll be relatively okay. And Phil Kessel, Phil the Thrill, my boy. He's at 4.5 stars, 25 years of age, and I believe he'll probably get up to like an 88, 89, possibly. And then also Morgan Riley. Alright, let's take a look at him. 4.5 stars, 62 overall. He definitely gets really good. I mean, I've seen him get up to an 87, 88 overall, so definitely a good pickup. Now, I'm not sure if I want to put this through. Like, I know it's a good deal because we're getting 2 great players, but first round draft picks, I mean, our team better be pretty good during those years. So, let's see. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and put that through. So we're going to see if this goes through. This is a massive trade, blockbuster trade here if this does go through. And it does. It goes through. This seems like a sweet proposal on our end. So on behalf of the Toronto Maple Leafs organization, I accept. Alright, thank you very much. We're going to go to roster moves here quickly. And whoops. We'll go back. Best lines. Wow, I don't even know what you want me to fix. Alright, and then we'll go to proposed trade. And we'll go to where Zabinajad, I believe it was. Yes, Zabinajad was talking about how I was ridiculous, talking about how those trades were ridiculous. But we're going to go back. We'll take another look. We'll go to Kucherov, I believe, is on Tampa Bay. Yes, there he is. And where's Hurdle? Nope, not McNeil. I mean, I guess we could give up Hurdle or McNeil as well. Alright, so let's see how close. So we're a little off here. So what we're going to do is we'll go in here. They don't want any of our picks. We'll go second. And we'll give them a third as well. So we'll go down to 2015. Kucherov for Hurdle, a second and a third round draft pick for the future. Here we go. I question whether you've even looked at our trade block surplus. Tampa Bay is totally unwilling to give up what you're asking us for unless you really make it worth our while. I don't think you have. You are quite far off in value based on what you are offering, and it doesn't meet our trade block needs particularly well. Alright, fair enough. So we'll come back to those guys, see what they have to say. So our first blockbuster trade, pretty much on this team anyways. We got Morgan Riley and Phil the Thrill for Elliott O'Reilly and 2 future first round draft picks. So that worked out to be pretty well for us. I think we might have been able to get a little bit more out of that, but that might have been pushing it to try and get some more out of them. Maybe we'll go over to... Oh, alright, Washington's giving us a call. Let's see what they've got to say. Alright, Jean-Sebastien Giguère for E. Fair. Let's take a look at Fair, see what he's up to. So he's a 77 overall, third line scorer, and he's 27 years old. Now, I kind of want to take a look at his... let's see. Will it show it to me? I just want to see what his contract looks like. Well, come on. I don't even know how to look at his contract. Come on. I just want to see, like... Well, I guess I could go in here. There we go. So he's only got 1 year left on his contract. So, I mean, he could be a good depth player if we are trying to make it to the playoffs. So, you know, what we're going to do is we'll take a look at our goaltending because I'm not sure who our backup is anyways. So, it would become Picard or this Adecorio guy, however you pronounce that. Maybe one of you guys know how to pronounce that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and accept this because we are looking to make a push for the playoffs. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Execute trade. On behalf of the Washington Capitals, I thank you for your timely and favorable response to our trade proposal. Well, you are quite welcome, sir. Alright, so we're going to move on to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and then we're going to come back to the Kucherov or the Gormley trade. So what he's saying, holy shit, Crosby is up full. Alright, where is Neal? James Neal, perfect. So this guy is a good player, 84 overall, second line forward, it says he's a power forward, but I don't know. I like to think of him as possibly a sniper. 25 years old, 4 stars, so he could get even better. So I'm good with that. We'll see if we can't pick him up. So he's saying also trade Hurdle and some second round picks to Pittsburgh for James Neal. So that's all we're going to get for him. So we'll go to Hurdle. Did we trade away Hurdle already? No, we didn't. There he is. Perfect. Alright, so that's close. I think we don't need to give up too much more for him. I mean, they don't really want to give him away, so I think a second and hurdle for him is good enough. Here we go. No, are totally unwilling. Alright, so we're going to come back to him. We will come back to him. We're going to get that. Maybe 2 second round draft picks. We'll see how that goes. Come on, maybe we'll have another call. But I may not even, accept the trade from the call because I do want to use all my phones effectively to try and complete these trades. So come on, anytime now would be great. Thank you very much, NHL 14. Alright, proposed trade. I think we have 2 or 3 hours left. So we still have quite a bit of time to get these trades. Not St. Louis, not San Jose, Pittsburgh. There we go. Whoops. To get these trades done. Alright, Neil. And he's still got 5 years left on his contract, which is great. I like that. A guy that we can keep on lock for quite a few years. So, here we go. We'll put that second round draft pick in there. And we'll get another second round draft pick from the future. There we go. And I'm thinking about putting a third in there. Alright. So, James Neal for Hurdle. A second round, 2 second round draft picks, and a third round draft pick. Let's see if this goes through. And it does. I'm not going to look at a gift horse in the mouth, as it were. So Pittsburgh gladly accepts this particular proposal of yours. Thank you very much. I find those to be so fucking hard to read sometimes. Alright, we'll back out. Assistant coach, best roster. Thank you very much. And we're going to go back and look at that Kucherov deal. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Where's Gorm? Who plays? Oh, I don't even know. So, we're going to have to go back to... I was going to say Gormley, but I don't even remember what team he plays for. Which is horrible of me, but nevertheless. We'll go here. So, he was saying Hurdle, but we did just trade him away. So, we'll go McNeil. If we're making a push for the playoffs, we'll put a first... Oh, I don't know if I want to put first up. Just trying to think the best way to go about this. We're going to take back McNeil. And we'll... Oh, we can't. Dang. I hate that. I hate that we can't do that. That sucks. Alright, so we'll put McNeil up there. And I guess we're just going to have to give him some draft picks, I guess. We don't really have too many draft picks left other than first round draft picks, which I'm not really liking so much. So we'll give him 3 thirds. Why not? Lucky number 3. There you go. Alright, let's see if this goes through. McNeil and 3 third round draft picks. I don't see this going through. I really don't. Maybe we have another third round draft pick somewhere in there. We could throw that in. I don't think we do. No, we don't. That'd be kind of funny if we threw 4 of them in there. Maybe just to sweeten the deal, we'll throw a 4th round draft pick in there. Why not? There you go. Boop. Alright, so we are not getting Kucherov in our lineup. I don't see that happening whatsoever. But we did manage to get James Neal, Phil Kessel, and Morgan Riley during this trade deadline. So that's pretty good. We still have 1 or 2 hours left in this trade deadline. So we'll see if we can't get anyone else. This episode's going a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. Trade deadline tends to take up quite a bit of time, trying to see what deals we can get, trying to make sure that our team is getting better. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to completely shut down the phones from here on out, just because I feel like we've made quite a few big trades, and we just need to move on and get going and see if we can't make a big push for the playoffs with, I believe I said 6 or 7 weeks left, and we're 15 points out of the playoffs. So we're taking a big risk here, giving up possibly a good draft pick for potentially not even making the playoffs, you know, barely not making the playoffs, you know. So it's dangerous, but I think I'm willing to make that push. Alright, so Martin saying that we got traded from Tampa Bay. Any other big trades in there? I don't think there really was. Sammy Salo. Ryan Bork. Alright, never mind. Wisnowski. Alright, so not really any other notable trades other than the ones that we made. Andrew McDonald, an 81 overall D-man. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see the other players. Corny. Alright, so it's Corny and Andrew McDonald. You know what? I'm going to say yes. Place this player in the minors. And what we're going to do is we will go like this. Wait, what? What? Is he not in there yet? Maybe. Where is he? Monsieur, where is he? Alright, maybe he's not in there yet, I guess. I don't know. That was kind of weird. We'll go to GM options. And we'll go to Rastamus. There we go. Whoops, my bad. The hell was that all about? Boop. I have no idea what happened to that guy, but did I deny that and I just didn't realize it? I must have. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the trade deadline episode of Worst to First Be a GM with the Colorado Avalanche. Whoops, where am I going? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Jesus. So we're going to move on. We made some big moves. We're actually going to take a look at our lineup here. View lines. Or no, we'll go to edit lines so we can see how we want to fix this up. So here we go. So we've got James Neal, Matt Duchene, and Jason Palmville on the first line. Now, I personally don't like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch that around. And I think we're going to leave it just like that. So James Neal, Matt Duchene, and Phil Kessel are our first line players. Gabriel Landeskog, Granlund, and Palmville as our second line. And from there on out, it gets a little bit worse, but that's okay. And our defense is, I don't know what happened to the McDonald guy. Did I seriously deny that? I thought I accepted that. Maybe not, whatever. Here we go, and Varlamov is our starting goaltender. So we're going to see if we can't possibly make a push for the playoffs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of BHM Worst First. If you did, hit that like button. And if you guys want to give me any suggestions, leave a comment down below and let me know. And until next time, guys, peace.